Alright everyone, thank you for checking out the webinar. My name is Ben Boyce, the owner of Boyce Creative. Just a little bit about me. I work primarily with funnels, search engine optimization, and web development to grow businesses from small to large. So I like taking businesses that are startups and growing them to $100,000 to $1 million a year. I like taking businesses that are already making $1 million and make more than that. Some of the Fortune 500 companies I've worked with are clients from Shark Tank, Badcock Furniture, and of course I worked with True Green as well, and a little bit creating their funnel. Now, on to funnels. This is what we came here to talk about today: is the funnel. And these are, if you even if you don't know what a funnel is yet, that's fine. But these are some companies that use funnels: 1-800-ASK-GARY, which is a law firm; Angie's List, Better Business Bureau; Bark, which is like Thumbtack, which is over here; True Green, Groupon, Netflix. All these places use funnels. Now, what is a funnel? So, a funnel is, in a sense, just something that gets you to give them your email address. That's the most simple version of a funnel. Um, but right then, it's only a small funnel. You just got an email address. It could be to get a quote, but that's a funnel. You give somebody a way to give you something. There are small funnels, there are large funnels. The larger the funnel, the more complex it is, the more thinking has to go in it, the longer it takes. And it can take literally months and months and months to make a funnel that you might not even realize is a funnel. And we'll get into some of those later. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some examples of some sales funnels. First one that I'm going to show you is TrueGreen. So TrueGreen right here, this is a funnel, but it doesn't work in getting your email first. It gets you to answer questions first. Now, psychologically, when you answer questions first, even if they're small, you want to finish. You want to complete whatever you started. So if they start asking you little questions first, and then they start to move on to more pressing questions like uh, help you get rid of your trees and shrubs and your zip code, and then they're going to ask you for maybe a phone number, and then they're gonna ask you for your name, and then an email address, and then finally a phone number. Phone numbers are the things that people least like to give up. Some people give them up very easily, and some websites have a great way of capturing that phone number very easily. Um, just good design elements. You want plenty of call to action up here. So the call to action, they have 3 points of call to action right here. You can either learn about something, you can get a quote, or you can call. And these are pretty much the same thing. But I want to show you exactly how AdWords and paid advertising like Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising, YouTube advertising, and um, Google AdWords advertising comes into play. So if I go to Google right now and I type in TrueGreen, they have an ad running for their own brand, which is probably doesn't cost them that much because there may or may not be a lot of people that are bidding on that. Um, so what's going to happen is you're going to come to this page. If you notice, this doesn't look like their regular website. I just clicked on TrueGreen, but I'm not on their regular website. Right now it's asking me, am I looking for new residential service? I want to log into my account. I'm looking for commercial services. Well, I already know what this does. Actually, I know what all these do because I helped build this specific part of the funnel, just these next two steps. So I'm looking for commercial services. Is going to take them to another page where they're going to collect the zip code and then fill out the quote form. They're real direct. They don't care. They know you're a business owner. You want to get out. You want to get done. You have other stuff to do. It's just the grass. Unless you're, golf course, then it's a little bit more pressing issue. But Anyway, so that's their sales funnel. You can always switch back to residential. That's the only really button on there. So they're hitting you with this ad right here, $29.95 for the first application. That's a low barrier to entry for someone. And then take a short quiz to find out the right plan for you. Well, people always want to know, hey, what should I do? It's like having a consultant. So they do a very good job here of being your consultant through this funnel. So let's go ahead and enter a zip code here and 33612. All right. How would you describe your lawn? So great, and I want to keep it that way. That's somebody that's really uppity, and they want to keep it that way, and that's why they're calling True Green. Uh, Not bad, but I would like some help, and then help me True Green. So this is going to be your most likely chance of a sale, followed by this one and this one tying, just depending on who is selling that type of person. So, what's your biggest yard problem? And pay attention to this. We're just going to say weeds and brown spots, and then click next. Ready to love your lawn. Enter your information in here. Just going to enter some fake information in here. And then I'm going to put in my old email address and see the results. Now, I did this earlier whenever I tried to do a webinar last time, and what happened was I got a call they called me 3 times within 15 minutes. So they are on it. It was like 9 o'clock at night, like 8 at least. So they were on it. So, thanks. Your recommended plan is below. I'm also going to get an email here in a second. You're probably going to see it pop up. True Green representative will call you shortly to discuss what you need to get your lawn ready for spring and set up your first service appointment. So obviously their service period only starts in the spring, which is where that's how a lot of treatment companies do it. They start in the spring and then they go out from there. Um, so what's going to happen is I'm going to get a phone call and they're going to talk directly to me. And then they hit me with this just to, this really ugly picture of a mosquito, just so that way I want to look at it and maybe play it. And you get the point. So then they hit you with the plan. So somebody's already calling you, right? Somebody is already calling you, and these are the plans that you're going to get. You may not understand them, but obviously this is the same plan as this. Only you get this, and then this has a little bit of extra in there. Um, so this is aeration extra and something else here. And then they show you some case studies. With your clients, you can show them, before and afters. You can show them happy customers. There's lots of stuff you can show them. You can show them both. You can put a guarantee if you're on Angie's List, Thumbtack, any of those platforms that people know. You can put that stuff on your landing page as well. Um, so that's basically how the funnel goes. Again, you still can't leave here. This is just a big page, and with really nowhere to go. You can't buy this. You can't sign up, and that's because you know, and this has this here, and they kind of hide this because they don't want you to really be looking at that. They want you to wait until the person calls you, and so that way they can upsell you. So that's True Green. Now we're going to look at another one. Because I spelled that wrong. So now we're going to look at Dollar Shave Club. All right, again, real nice, simple. I'm sure they have an ad that doesn't let you access all this because all this is oh, let me wander around here, sort of like you're walking around a store. You can look at all this stuff. What the landing page is going to do is it's just going to give you exactly what they have to sell, the exact product they offer, and answer all your questions right there because they know that you're in the buying mode because you're looking for that exact product. Now, there's some strategies that you can use with AdWords to make sure that you're showing people the right targeted landing page. I'll give you an example. If somebody is looking for tree trimming, you're not going to send them to the grass mowing landing page. So you need to have different landing pages on your site in order to convert them. Let's just go ahead and see if Dollar Shave Club has a ad landing page. I'm pretty sure that they do. Uh, best razor subscription, and they will probably have an ad. Alright, so Harry's and then Dollar Shave Club. We'll look at both of these right here. So Dollar Shave Club sends you to the same website. They don't do a different funnel, which may or may not be fine, but when you click Get Started, this is where their funnel starts. And that's taking a little bit to load. So now they're hitting you with upsells. So this is a product sales funnel. So you select your product, then you select the add-ons, or you could skip it. And you can create, I'm about to show you a real easy to use funnel system where you can create stuff exactly like this. So that way you can sell your product, sell your service, but for you guys, more importantly, you know, um, create targeted landing pages where you can follow up with your customers. So let's just look here. $1 for the first month, $1 after shipping, plus $2, so 3. And this is a, but this is where, so they're losing, they're making nothing on the razor. I guarantee that they may even be losing money on the razor, but they're making money on the shave butter, the shave cream, and the hair clay. You know, and the thing is you can add quantity to them. You can also can add all these, every single one. Then you hit next. It's going to make you create an account, log in with Facebook, then it's going to send you all sorts of Facebook ads. If you don't end up buying, it's going to be called a bounce, and they're going to pay attention to everything that you do. So now let's go look at Harry's. And Harry's just says, you know what? We are, they're just going to give it to you all. They're going to, for $3, start a trial. So they rope you in with a $3 trial. And they actually just give it to you for free, and they just charge you $3 for shipping. They let you pick your color. This is very simple. Um, Next, and here's the upsell. Here's where they're making their money. These, you know, the cartridges, the gel, especially, and in the family plan. Um, and then they ask you how often you shave, so that way they know how often to send you razors. It's pretty genius. This funnel is way better than Dollar Shave Club's funnel, hands down. Sorry, I couldn't get that out. As you can see, just by how easy that was, this is going to convert traffic a lot better, and that's what we need to get your site doing. So. Alright, so I think it's about time to give you the first funnel that I promised you. So you're going to see a screen pop up in about a minute. It's just going to be a new window. It'll pop up, it'll take you over there, it'll give you all the information that you need to claim your funnel. If you want to go ahead and do that, that's totally fine. Anybody that claims the funnel, you know, puts it into their ClickFunnels account. I think they give you a free trial. It's like 14 days or something. That way you get some time to play around with ClickFunnels. Anybody that does that, we're going to go ahead and send them a replay of this webinar. So you're not going to lose anything or lose out on any information or anything like that. So go ahead and head on over there and take care of that. And I'm going to actually show you the funnel inside of ClickFunnels. So what's going to happen is once you sign up, you'll have this funnel inside of your account. So I'm just going to show you the Lawncare free grass cut funnel, which is the last funnel that I'm going to send you. today, and that's going to happen in about another 15 minutes. This webinar is about a half an hour. There's a couple more webinars coming up later this week that dives into how to actually advertise these funnels correctly once you create them. But we're going to jump right into this. So this is the free cut funnel. And I'm going to actually show you the free cut funnel here in the editor. So this is what comes up first. You can put your logo here. I'm going to show you how to customize this whole entire funnel, so that way you have a step-by-step guide on how to customize this whole entire thing. You're not going to have to worry about anything. First thing we're going to do is mess with the logo. So the image is how you change the logo. You just change it, and then if you want to upload the image, you can upload it from your computer, or you can search their database. They have Pixabay, Icon Finder, Unsplash. They have some background gradients, but for a logo, you're just going to want to upload yours. Make sure it's a PNG, so there's no background color in there. You don't want a something like this. I'll show you what this would look like. Uh, this is what we don't want. Is something like this. So we don't want a white background. That's not good. We don't want a white background. We want something that has transparency. So make sure your graphic designer can get you a transparent image. I make these logos on a website called Logo Maker. I'll leave a link in the description below. Actually, not in the description below. I'll send you an email with all the links that I've talked about in the video, as well as the links to both of the funnels and some of the other products and services that I offer for people that are looking to grow their business. So let's go ahead and put this back in here. So we're just going to add the image back in there. Now let's just say that I want it to be a little bigger. I want it to be wider. Well, it's over 200, so let's do 400. See how it gets bigger? And then can do image height 300. So I just go ahead and just set it to what it was and let it go, but that's how you adjust the image height. You can also move the logo down by messing with this. It's called the margin. And you can even link the image to another link. You can tell it to open a pop-up, submit the form. You can tell it to do whatever you want. You can tell it to open a link in a new window, and you can make this thing go to Google if you wanted to. So there's that part. And then when we go into advanced, you can center align it, you can left align it, right align it, give it a radius, you can give it a shadow. I like the light shadow, so I'll keep that on there. And then you got full color. You can also turn it into black and white, which is really cool for the bottom of web pages. If you go into some websites, you'll see company logos and they're all black and white. So it's really easy to do that here. Now I am before I really got into digital marketing, I was a full-time web designer, and I tell you what, for these simple pages that I would have to charge people, $5,000 for, that had no funnel effects at all, just maybe a contact form, and no automated email responders or anything like that, no thank you pages. This just really makes it very easy, and the time difference is amazing. I can work 10 times faster inside of ClickFunnels than I can just making regular WordPress sites or coding. So next thing I want to show you how to do is add an element. So we're going to go ahead and say that we want to add another button. It's really easy. There's only a couple things that you can have here. Button, input, text area, select box. So here's a button. And then I can just drag that wherever I want, and that's where it's going to put that button. Alright. Now you'll notice that it's not the way we want it to look. So we can go in here into the advanced options of the button and set the style. This is what would be called CSS. It's all been taken care of for you with inside of ClickFunnels, so you don't have to learn any CSS or any coding at all. So you can make the button do stuff like pulse and glow, which is cool. I really like the glow for certain sites. You can make it bounce. Those are animation effects. You can change the letter spacing. I do like 2 pixel letter spacing. You can make it all uppercase, make it all lowercase, shadow, all that other stuff. Another thing that you can do is sometimes you want to delay a button from coming in, and you could do fade in and then do like maybe 5 seconds. And then after this page loads, 5 seconds from then, that button will just come right in there. And you can set how you want it to come in on page load and how quick you want the button to come in milliseconds. Now, just real quick math. 1,000 is 1 second. So if you want it to be 5 seconds that it takes to load, you're going to do 5,000. So we're going to go ahead and preview this, and that button isn't going to show up for 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. You actually have to save any changes that you make. You can't preview it first. You have to save it and then preview it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sign up button comes up. And that's it. Now, you notice when I was clicking on that button, nothing was happening. Well, this is how you make stuff happen. This is how you change the button text. Hello. And this is how you set the action. Now, if you want the button to submit the form, you just say submit order form. If you want it to open up a pop-up, which you can configure a pop-up up here, we'll go into that in another course. You can make it go to a website, go to the next step in the funnel, scroll to a section or row, and I do that a lot, and then show or hide an action. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how we're going to customize the background of this right here. So you got a background color of blue, and you can just customize the background color this way. The thing I like about ClickFunnels is it puts your recently used colors in there. It makes building web pages really easy. So if I'm just using this green color and the orange color right here, which I am, it's easy for me to bounce back and forth. Let's make it full width. So I'm going to go ahead and go to width, full width, and now it's full width, and then settings, and we're going to get rid of all that space. And then this space right here is controlled by this element, because you can only move stuff top margin. You can't move it down, which makes it real easy, because if you start messing with top margin and bottom margin, you kind of forget where you're at. If you're always messing with top margin, you always know that it can just, slide down. If it's down too far, it's whatever. You got to come in here and move this bar to push it up. So that's that, and that's the button. You want to get rid of the button, just hover over it and click delete. I'm going to go ahead and put some spacing. Another thing I want to show you is the bold effect. So you can make it so that way whenever you can't put inline CSS in here, which is kind of garbage. I don't like that, just being a web designer, but you guys are going to love it. The bold color here, you can just change this to whatever color you want. So another thing that you can incorporate in order to make people make a decision faster, um, or if you have a limit or a time on this, say you only want to run this special until the 21st of May. What we can do is we can put a timer in here, and I'm going to show you how to add the timer. So we're going to go down to minute timer. And you can customize it. You can customize all this the same way. In themes is where you're going to find the color, what you want. We're using green. Also going to use a light, and this is an advanced light label color. That's the text right here. That's called the label color. I'm going to change that to a white. Size, let's go ahead and make it large. Large doesn't really work well for mobile, so if you're sending a lot of mobile traffic to here, I would just go with medium. Like I said, you can align it however you want. I always make the font weight bold. And then in the settings, we can set this to auto reset the timer. We can set it to auto expire for so many days, meaning that if this offer expires, it really actually expired, and they're not going to be able to see this again for X amount of days, so long as they don't go into the incognito browser right here, which serves pages as there were no cookies. Now the hide timer and show section row, basically you could hide a whole section or hide a whole bunch of elements whenever this timer goes away. So maybe you want this to be for the registration, and if they don't fill it out in time, it goes away and you say, we're sorry. You can make that happen uh, with this custom setting. Um, and just show this row, show this row, show this row. Very easy here. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. I'm going to move on down to the contact fields. These are pretty simple. If you want to add say we want to get the state in here. Obviously I know what state we're in, so nobody needs to fill that out, but let's just say we're a national company. Uh, this company is not, but we're going to go ahead and put the state in here. So we're going to go ahead and input. It'll say input type not selected. I'm going to go in here and customize that. So this is going to say enter your state, and then we can set it to state. Now if there's some other field that you want to collect the data that isn't here, you can also set custom type, and then type in your custom type, your placeholder text, tell if it's required to submit the form or not, and then you're able to do that. So let's just go back here and set this to state. And we want to go ahead and space this out a little bit. I think that's about right. I think these are all 20, 25, 25, 25. And it makes it real easy to space these out. Another thing, whenever you set your margin on these, just go ahead and duplicate it and drag it down. It's going to push everything up, and I'll just show you. So duplicate, and it's going to push it down. So we already got that in there. So this is the claim. This is your claim the offer button, and you always want to make sure that this goes to the next step in the funnel or submits the order form. If you click go to the next step in the funnel, it's automatically going to submit whatever form data that you have on there and save it. And if you pull in that data later on in your funnel, it's all going to be there. Also wanted to tell you something. If you know what Zapier is, ClickFunnels integrates with Zapier. Basically, you can pull in any of the data into anywhere you want. If you have, if you're running Salesforce or you have some type of customer relationship manager, Zapier will give you the ability to take all these leads that you're getting and put them into one centralized location. So let's say that you want to send your leads to your sales team whenever they happen. So you would configure Zapier to go ahead and send those all the data and all the information in an email to your salesman, or maybe upload it to their customer relationship manager. But that is how integrated that this is. Um, More good design aspects here. We got some social proof right here that we got an award. And we want people to be able to share this. And they're like, oh, look, they got an award, and we can share them. That's probably the best place for that. Um, Here's what other people are saying. These are just some clients of his. So we've already established that they're really good on Angie's List. Everybody's happy with them. And now you get to meet the owner. I really like this as a flow for a website of how it's supposed to go. I think it converts really well. Um, you give them a great offer. If they don't sign up for that, they might come down here, see this is great, meet the owner, and then click create a free estimate. Well, whenever that happens, we have this set action to go to the form area. So the form area is the form right there. All these buttons do the same thing. I just move them around because I want people to click these buttons. I want them to keep getting tossed back up here so that way they can fill this out. And that's basically it for this funnel, for this page. It's going to collect the data. It can send it wherever you want. But then you're able to start remarketing with email. There's a nice email marketing platform that's built into ClickFunnels that you can integrate with something like MailChimp. You do have to have your own custom domain website, which I assume that you do if you're your own landscaping company. So let's go ahead and back out of here, and I will show you the thank you page. So I kind of taking the True Green approach on the thank you page, and it has a little bit of a different twist to it. So this coupon is good for 1 free grass cut. We gave away 67 free cuts this month alone. Call us now to get your free estimate and grass cut. So, and then it says this coupon expires. So we're getting them to call us. But we also have their phone number, so we can also call them. So it says action for this button is not set. And I'll show you how to do a phone number inside of ClickFunnels. So you're going to do TEL for telephone, and then a colon, and then your phone number, 504-867-5309. You see what I did there? So then whenever you save this, it's going to go ahead and submit out and send right out to you. And that's pretty much it for the for this funnel. You can customize this funnel with whatever offer that you want. If to whatever season you want. I really like to customize the backgrounds, but you need a bunch of these different funnels for each service that you have, and then you need to advertise those funnels, and we'll get into that in a later course of exactly how you're going to advertise these, but you're going to be using Google AdWords, you're going to be using Facebook marketing, and Facebook, the first time that you sign up, if you've never done Facebook marketing, they're going to give you $100 in free ad credit. Google also has some deals that go around. I will try and get you some links to those in the next webinar that I do about the advertising. But so this is this part of the funnel, the thank you page. And from here, it could literally go into another part of a funnel that says, hey, if they don't pick up their phone and they get logged as this is a total custom funnel. We'll talk about that later because you can't do this with ClickFunnels alone. But if they don't call you, if they don't pick up the phone, if they don't result in a sale, you still have their email address and you can remarket to them. And you don't necessarily have to remarket to them in a way where it says, hey, do you want to buy from me? Hey, do you want to buy from me? Hey, do you want to buy from me? You can remarket to them in a way where you put them on a mailing list where they only get, special updates, such as X Lawncare company, another happy customer, maybe a little newsletter, and send that out to them. But make sure in that newsletter that there's a call to action and a button that they can click in order to quickly get in touch with you, quickly buy your product or service, or quickly get an estimate from you. That is key. So that is it for this funnel. Okay, so now we're going to send you the other funnel, and that is so here's the other funnel. And this funnel is cool because we can actually get them to pay if you want them to. So these are all modular. You can add stuff to them or you can take stuff away from them. But whenever it says get your $37 verification deal now, um, what you can do is you can collect payment from them if you want to. And will show you that in another video. But this is the, you can put any of your specials here. This is what this is really great for. And the other one you can do with also, but any of your specials here, your city, only $37 or whatever price you want to charge. So this is normally the $80 for the first 15 resident registrants. Act now. Annual lot verification helps your lot in so many ways, and then a couple little points, and then you're pretty much out of there. Go ahead and save this, preview it. So this is it right there. You're gonna go ahead and click get the deal, and you're all set. A representative will call you shortly to schedule you in, and that is more of the True Green approach to it. You could elaborate on this more and show packages. You could build other pages, and I'll show you how you can just add other pages in here really easily. Um, so if you want to add another page, you just click add a new step, change the name of the step, order, and then you can click the order form page. And in the order form page, you can do a couple things. I like building my own templates. This is an easy one. So this is going to dynamically update, and these are going to be all your sections. The beautiful part about this is if you sign up for Stripe, that's at stripe.com, as your credit card processor, you can integrate reoccurring payments, which I really like. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to show you how to add a product. So you can go ahead to products and add the product. 6 treatment, billing integration, Stripe, $99. And then we do one time, or this could be a subscription, but we don't have any subscriptions set up for this. You actually have to set up your subscription in the back end of Stripe, and I will be doing a video on that later of exactly how to do that. Um, but ClickFunnels has a lot of docs. If you sign up for ClickFunnels and you just think like, hey, I'm never going to be able to learn this, um, there's a lot of documentation inside, a lot of videos that'll help you out. This live chat over here will help you out a lot if you need any help with anything. They're really good at finding the parts of the documentation of the software. Uh, they're really easy to read, so they'll send them to you and say, hey, look, you need to do this. Um, and the other option is for you to just have me create the funnel for you. And that's a total custom funnel. Uh, I have a couple of different packages. One of them is one funnel. Normally it's $4.99. I'm doing a special right now for $299 for one funnel. You still need to have the ClickFunnels membership, but I actually build out your funnel for you. That can have up to a 3-step funnel so far as the funnel steps, and then the emails, we could have 2 emails at each sequence. So emails start after you collect an email address. So that would be a auto confirmation email and then a follow-up email as your second email. So that's $2.99. If you want to get more than one funnel, and if you're in a service-related business and you're running a lot of paid advertising to your website in order to get business, you're going to want to run a funnel for every single service that you have. So I'm doing a special right now. Uh, 3 funnels would normally they're $500 a funnel. I'm doing 50% off of 3 funnels. If you want more than 3 funnels, give me a call. I get a lot of orders through these webinars, probably around um, 25 to 50 each webinar that I do. So I do get a little bit backed up. I try to keep it to 3. If we need to go more than that, I probably have to charge full price for them. But right now, if you guys want one, I'm gonna drop a link down here that you can click. It's a little box where you can go to my website at Voice Creative and you can buy one customized funnel. I'm going to give you a call after you submit all your information. Um, I'm going to need your logo, any of the pictures that you want in there. I can help you write the copy, but if you have the copy, that would speed up the process. That would be great. I really appreciate when people have the copy and they know exactly what they want in their funnel. List of products and services. If you have testimonials, provide me all your testimonials with the name and everything. If you can get me faces for those testimonials, that would be great. Basically, all the content, and you can even pull it off of your existing web page and just save it in a zip file, upload it to Google Drive. And if you don't know how to do any of this, that's fine. I can walk you through it. We'll get your content. It's not a big deal. But we can definitely assist you there. Like I said, this is after this webinar. I'm not going to give this price out again. I mean, this is only in webinar price. Um, and I see we already got we already got 3 orders. So I mean, this is a in webinar price. I don't really do this that often, but I wanna get you in here. I wanna show you guys the power of a funnel and exactly what we can do with these funnels for your business. So like I said, if you guys want a funnel, just one funnel, right now there's a link. If you're gonna want more than one funnel, just hold on, and I'll have another link for you in a second where you can order 3 off me. Like I said, if you need to order more than that off me, you can give me a call, or my office number is on my website, voicecreative.com. You can give me a call or you can shoot me an email, and I can get you a custom quote. Um, if there is anything that is special and you need any type of automation where this stuff plugs into another piece of software, you need some data sent somewhere, that would also be custom. The funnels that I'm creating, while they're very powerful, they stay inside of ClickFunnels. No other integrations other than MailChimp or Aweber, whatever we're going to use to send out your emails. So other than the automated email, no other integrations, but we can set them up if you want. So just go ahead and if you want one of these funnels, guys, I only wow, that's another two, three, four, five, six, 7 orders. This is getting insane. I'm about to shut this down. Look, I'm gonna leave this open for another minute, and that is it. Uh, Literally like another minute because I can't. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fulfill all these in a timely manner if I just let it open, for another 20 minutes like I was going to. So, because I still gotta open it for the 3 funnel order, and all right. So if you guys are gonna buy them now. You got another 40 seconds. All right. There's another one, two, three more, four more. I really want to shut this down. I really want to shut it down. There's another one. I said I'm gonna get all your information whenever you fill out the order on my website. So after that, I will respond to an email. It'll have a Google form on there where you can either upload everything, or if you want to make it nice and easy for me, and I'd really appreciate it, you can put it in a Google Drive or OneDrive or some type of cloud sharing and shoot it to me that way. That way, I'm able to access all your information, and then after I'm done creating your funnel, I can just send it right back over to you. Now, like I said, you are going to need to create a ClickFunnels account. There's a 14-day free trial, so if for some reason you decide, hey, I built this funnel, I don't really think that ClickFunnels does it for me, then one, you're just not marketing at all. You just want to spend money, but you don't want to spend any money on marketing, and that just if you're going to go forward with this, please do not buy this service unless you're planning on sending paid traffic to it. And I mean, the conversion rate is anywhere between, 15 and $30 to acquire a customer, which is a really low conversion rate with these funnels. So if you can't say, hey, I can pay $100 a month, I can pay $300 for a funnel, and I can send some paid traffic to it, then you might as well just get off the webinar now because you're never. It's online marketing isn't for you. Go back to your 9 rounds. Do whatever you got to do. Knock on doors. Do the door hangers, door flyers. Those things still work, and it's all good. I'm not going to fault you for it. But if you really want to automate this and spend more time with your families, more time with your loved ones, with your kids, or just out doing what you want to do, you need to automate your sales process so that way you can free up more time in your life, and it's going to allow you to scale your business. So, all right, that one is closed. No more 1 funnel orders. Um, that was a lot of 1 funnel orders. This is one of the best webinars yet. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And everybody that ordered today, I'm gonna go ahead and you're gonna get a special email uh, from Voice Creative, and it's gonna have the next webinar, which I am charging for. I'm gonna charge for the next webinar because this is exactly how to market your niche business, your landscaping, your lawn care business on Facebook and with Google AdWords. So, and this information, the reason I'm charging for it is you don't have to have ClickFunnels to advertise on AdWords. There are plenty of websites that they just have, good call to action, and I think I'll show you this website right here. So this is the funnel that we created, but this is his website before the funnel. Remember, I sent you a funnel for Menzies. So this is his website, and I just want to share a little tip with you. Whenever we added this free instant quote plus special bonus coupon, this form sends out an auto confirmation email with the special bonus coupon, and it's just for $5 off their first cut. Or $5 off their first service. But whenever we added this really cool image here, It actually boosted conversion rates 50% of what we were converting. So I think whenever we first started this site, we were converting around 8% of the traffic. As soon as we put this on here, we were converting around 16. I'm gonna say that with that new funnel that we're incorporating here, that we're gonna probably be looking at anywhere between 28 and 35% conversion rate, which means that we just went and quadrupled what we were doing from the beginning. And he was still making money in the beginning. It was costing about 50, $60 to get a lead. Now I'm saying it's going to cost him, $12, $13 to get a lead. He can be a little bit more picky, a little bit more selective, and he's able to go after clients that have that are in a higher income bracket. And in turn, he's able to pay his guys more. They're happier. They don't leave. So everything has just worked out extremely well for Levon, and you can call him personally. He already said that he gave me a great reference, so go ahead and call him if you want to. His number is on his website in the contact area. Um, I coach him and mentor him, and I've just really helped him scale his business. Um, I talked to him today, and he said, you know what, Ben, we've really scaled up this month, and with all these conversions, he needs to buy another truck. He needs to get more guys. He's on his third crew right now, and it's only been like 9 months since we started, all with digital marketing. He was doing some Angie's List as well, but he's saying he's about to give them up because the conversion rate on this is just immaculate. Um, so there's that. Now, guys, I'm gonna open up the second offer that I have, and then stay tuned because there's one more offer, and then if you stay to the end of the webinar to hear the last offer. I'm gonna give you free access to the marketing webinar. I feel bad that you just may not be making a purchasing decision right now and making a decision to get a funnel system in place for your website just because you don't know exactly how you're going to market it on Facebook, how you're going to market it on Google AdWords, how much it's going to cost you, all that. In this next webinar, I was going to charge $29 to, not, well, I am going to charge $29 to sign in, but what I'm going to do for you guys, I'm going to give you a special link that you can just click on in your email whenever you're ready to come into the webinar at the scheduled time. It's going to let you into the webinar for free. But that has to be between you and us, guys. You can't be posting about that in the chat. This information is going to be targeted towards multiple niches, not just landscaping. So I'm going to show a whole bunch of niches. I'm going to show landscaping and lawn care. I'm going to show lawyers, different types of lawyers, criminal defense lawyers and personal injury lawyers. I'm also going to show electricians. I'm going to show plumbers. I'm going to show resorts, hotels, uh, all of those, and probably a couple more. I'm still putting this whole thing together. It takes me about a week to put these together. That's why I only really do one a week. Um, I'm going to put all this together so that way you're able to go out and be confident that you can run Facebook ads and YouTube ads if you feel confident in creating video, and AdSense ads directly to these targeted landing pages and convert that traffic every time and really scale your business. Also, in the webinar that I'm going to be having next week, I'm also going to be offering an AdWords service. So you're still going to have around 7 or 8 days left in your free trial for ClickFunnels. Um, if you haven't purchased a custom funnel, uh, then you're still gonna have like 7, 8, 9 days, depending on how quick I can put this out and what day I put it out. But you'll be able to start sending traffic to that funnel before your trial runs out. So essentially, you can get started with this for uh, literally nothing but some of your time. Uh, I do guarantee that all my funnels and ad campaigns do convert. Just to let you know. So if you just feel like this is too much for you and you want to hire it out, go ahead and shoot me an email, and I can schedule a time with you where we can do a custom quote. Because if I'm going to be doing your AdWords for you, your social media, creating your funnel, and all that stuff, uh, everything is on a case by case basis. It just depends on exactly what you want to do. We also do some search engine optimization as well for some of our clients. So I just wanted to let you know that all those services are available if you don't want to do this yourself. But we're going to give you all the tools and all the training and all the knowledge that if you really want to go out and create your own landing pages, do your own marketing, and run all this stuff that takes 4, 5, 10 hours a week to do, depending, sometimes a little bit more depending on your skill level, that you'll be able to do it and you'll feel confident. And even if you don't want to do it and you still want to hire it out, it's still a good thing to learn, because not every online marketer out there is fair. Some of them will just take you through the ringer and they'll just take you for everything that they can get from you. And it helps to be able to understand exactly what services you're paying for, and kind of be able to understand conversion rate, cost per click, if the devices are mobile, is performing better, so on and so forth. Um, Also, I'm gonna launch the three funnels right now. I'm gonna give you a deal on it. It's gonna be 750 for three funnels. I know it's insane. I charge 500 for one, but I'm gonna give you three for 750 instead of three for 1500. So you're saving 50%. Um, if you already purchased a funnel and you really like that deal, the three for 750, um, go ahead and just go ahead and order this one and send me a message to cancel. We'll get it taken care of. I just don't want you to miss out on the discount. But if I see your name on there and you have two orders, one for a single funnel and one for three funnels, I'm going to be able to say, hey, look, yeah, I know that you only wanted the three funnels, and we'll go ahead and get you refunded for the one funnel that you already purchased. Um, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a question in chat, guys. Um, Says, uh, how long until the funnels are created for three funnels? Okay, so I do have a team that makes these funnels for me. I do make sure they go through. I'm the QA. I make sure that everything goes through me before it gets put out on production. I make sure that everything's spelled correctly, just works totally 100% flawlessly. But I do have a team that I work with in order to build these. So I'm going to be able to have all these done for you by next week's webinar. If I don't have it done for you by next week's webinar, and I don't usually do replays of webinars, I'll give you a replay link, and we can just go ahead and do that. I'll give you the replay link, and we can just go ahead and so I'll have all these done for you by the end of next week, if not the middle of the following week. And the reason I'm saying that I'll give you the replay of the webinars, I would rather give away a replay of one of my webinars than, and I don't care if it really gets out, but I would rather give a replay of one of my webinars than to give you a subpar service. Rush something that shouldn't be rushed. I want to make sure that you're completely satisfied with all of your purchases that and all the transactions you ever do through me. I look for long-term relationships with all of my clients. and that's really what I'm going to go for with you guys. Um, wow, let me look at the orders here. Oh, wow, 24. That's a lot. All right, guys. I didn't really put a I know I had a time on this that I was supposed to put on there. I put a whole hour on there. I didn't think that this many people were going to get three, but it looks like that's well, I mean, I guess it is the better deal. I mean, how can you beat three for for $250 a piece? These things are going to make you tons of money. Um, you know, right now, I would say that we go for creating you one for grass, creating you one for lawn treatment, and then creating you one for tree trimming. And those would probably be the best three funnels, at least in my area with the clients that I work with. But like I said, you can create whatever you want. If you guys didn't buy one of my custom funnels, that's totally fine. You still have the link to the other two funnels that I've sent you. All you have to do is register for your ClickFunnels account. Um, I'm even going to leave a replay of this webinar just in case that you missed one of the links from the funnel that I sent you before. If you miss one of those links, it'll be in the replay. You can go ahead and get it. You get a 14-day trial to ClickFunnels, and you'll be able to you can customize those landing pages are great. They can be improved on, but those landing pages are very good for just beginning, and you can be sure that if you send some ad traffic to those, they're going to convert way better than the average website. I see so many people that run paid traffic to these really horrible, shitty websites. I mean, they're just horribly shitty, and it's just like, why? You know, like it's like taking it's like taking your prom date to meet your pops, and she uh, she hasn't showered for 3 weeks. She has hairy legs, and she stinks. Nobody wants to be around her. She has one tooth. She drives a Pinto. It's about to catch on fire. I mean, I've literally seen so many people send traffic to these websites that are just horrible, thinking that they're going to get somewhere. You can send all the traffic that you want in the world, or SEO the crap out of a piece of dog shit, and the truth is that nobody's going to convert on a piece of dog shit. There's so many other good websites out there. If something looks horrible, I'm going to assume that the service is probably horrible too. First impressions are everything, and we aren't in the yellow page days anymore, guys. I mean, people are going online. They don't pay attention to what's on their door. You could put a door hanger on somebody's door, and they'll forget about it. Realize that, hey, I need to mow my lawn. They'll totally forget about that door hanger. They might even know that it's at home. But because they have a phone in their hand and they can use the power of the internet in order to get what they want done and get it done quickly, that's what they're going to do. So you guys really need to shift your advertising strategy to the digital market, and then after that, maybe you can pick up the little pieces that you missed by just talking to people in your neighborhood and stuff like that. But you guys really need to get a good funnel system in place so that way you're able to send high quality traffic to it and convert it and grow you guys' businesses. And that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link with everything here, so that you're gonna get an email. It's gonna have everything in it. Anybody that attended this webinar, you're gonna get an email. It's gonna have links to all my products, and the one product that I didn't tell you guys about is my full immersion training, and you're gonna get everything from A to Z: how to build converting WordPress sites, how to integrate funnels with them, how to hook up a CRM, basically how to run a whole business. And this isn't niche down to landscaping. This is just the business in general. You're going to be able to run a whole business from the sales process to how you're dealing with these leads that are coming in. because whenever you put one of these funnels into place, you'll be very surprised at how many leads that you can get to generate and how much follow-up you need. A lot of my customers, after they do business with me, they have to hire a sales team in order to deal with all the leads that they're getting, and those are good problems to have. But I'm also going to leave a link in the email that I send you with a link to pre-register for my course that teaches you everything. The full immersion course you can pre-register for. It's not done yet. Should be done in about 2 months, but I'm going to open pre-registration for it now. You can check it out, and I'll even throw you a bonus. I'm going to give you guys half off of the course whenever it launches. And if you prepay for the course, I'm going to go ahead and give you 75% off if you prepay for the course. The course is going to be $399. If you prepay for the course, it's only going to be $100. So whenever I send you this email, you open it up. You're going to have 48 hours to go ahead and prepay for that course. If you prepay for the course, it's only going to cost you $100. It's going to teach you everything. You're going to get the videos in your niche. So the lawn care and landscaping videos, how to build funnels. You're going to get how to advertise in your niche for lawn care and landscaping for Facebook, Google AdWords, YouTube. If you want to create YouTube videos, that's also going to be in there. And then you're also going to get the complete guide to how to integrate everything, what customer relationship manager to use, how to use Google Apps for Business in order to completely run your business very, very, very cost efficiently, and how to scale this thing where you can just pretty much outsource these contracts. I have a lot of clients that I work with that just they outsource everything. They just outsource all of it. They get these leads in and basically they sell them. Only they'll close the contract and then they'll just sell it for a higher rate. They'll just sell the contract off to somebody else, and and that seems to work for them. Now they had to have a website that says that they're a third party agent and that they just pair people together like Thumbtack or Angie's List, but it's working really well for them in their local market. So I noticed one other thing. I'm sorry, guys. I noticed that there is a lot of questions in the questions and in the chat section. I'm going to go ahead and answer those all one by one via email. So if you sent me a question, I promise. I know I probably didn't. If I didn't get to it in here, I tried to explain as much in detail as quick as I possibly could. If I didn't get to it in here, I will get to it. I will respond back to you personally via email. It will be me that responds back. Won't be any of my staff. I'm going to respond back to you personally. If you have any questions, we want to take care of it and make sure that you get all signed up and we get you started. So thank you so much for being a part of the webinar and have a nice night.